Good morning. It is 6:20 and I am still in my tent. It is a coffee morning. So the store doesn't open until 7. We decided we were not really going to have to leave camp till 8 or so. So I'm going to make some coffee and yeah, it's been a while since I've done that. So happy birthday, Dad. I know when you see this, it's going to be a week late, but today is your actual birthday. I have no cell signal, so I think I'm going to send a message on my Garmin here. And I'm going to drink some coffee. Probably not going to eat any breakfast because I'm going to wait and see what they have at the store that I can eat. I'm sure we'll be there before early, but for now, I'm going to make this coffee and sit here and enjoy it. It actually got pretty cool last night. I had to use my sleeping bag the whole night, most of the evening anyway. And it's kind of cool right now. I got a jacket on, so it is nice to have a cool evening instead of that hot, sticky, sweltering blah. You're gonna do what?
I wish.
So we're still sitting here at camp. We're not supposed to meet Ghost Rider at the store for like another 30 minutes to an hour. We're only 0.9 from there. Hollywood's drinking some Starbucks coffee. And we're gonna go, after we resupply, we're gonna go see this place called the Subway Caves. And we're pretty sure that we're gonna get like a cold cut combo. I want an Italian. No, the Italian nightclub's Jimmy John's. I want
Italian BMT.
I don't think I like that one because one of the letters I don't like. I don't remember which one. Anyway,
It stands for big, meaty, and tasty.
Does it really?
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks. The Subway BMT stands for big, meaty, and tasty. And I didn't know that. So we are going to go to the Subway Caves, although we're pretty sure we're going to be disappointed because I don't think there's any sandwich artists there. And then we're going to do a really big day, probably only like 17 or 18, I think. 17? To some water cache, because there's like a big stretch without water. My trekking pole is broke. My tent is broke. My hat is broke. Hammer's sole is broke. We need like a gear shop that has good stuff. Like tents and stuff. And a winning lottery ticket. That'd be nice. What if we could win the Powerball?
Gotta play to win.
Can't win if you don't get in. All right, we're heading towards town, and then like just in the middle of nothing. Look at this. Oh, it goes way back up in there.
And it goes back under to the other side too.
Yeah, we've made it up to the road.
Ooh, yeah.
So now we are going to go off trail road walk to the store. So the town that we are going to, I use that term lightly, loosely, is right here. We're hoping to get, there's not a deli there, we've heard. That's just an old sign. We're hoping to get resupply and food for this morning here at this fancy place. All right, we're being hiker trash here at the gas station. We had some food, we resupplied. We're still just sitting out here. Hollywood made me a gift, and I think it increases my base weight because it's a Copenhagen lid that goes on my hat. It's also a signaling device in the sun. I can. All right, we're at 0.4 side trail. Hollywood's vlogging, so there's probably gonna be some curse words in a second. I'm gonna wait till he's done and pick it back up. All right, so this is a Subway Cave. We're going to get our sandwiches. And there's Hollywood up there. There's lots of people down here. All right, we are walking in this cave. It is very nice and cool in here, like air conditioning.
I can see my breath.
Let's see. Do it on camera. Let's see your breath. Breathasis. Oh, I see it down low.
Yeah.
There's quite a few people in here. Some families and tourists. A couple other hikers. All right, the cave time is done. We're doing the 0.4 back to the PCT, where we're gonna start hiking north. We've got in about a mile of trail miles so far today, but I don't know if I told you, I had a soda, a cherry Coke, I had a Reuben sandwich that was prepackaged, and those like Hostess orange cupcakes at the gas station. It's scrumptious. The overcast, nice weather is done. We're back to sweltering. I think it's supposed to be close to 100 today, and it's hot already. Okay, this is the Hat Creek overlook. The big valley. And back that view towards Lassen again. All right, just came through this parking lot. There are 4 or 6, I don't remember, trucks full of firefighting gear, like wildland gear. They were on the radios talking. I asked the one guy, I said, hey, do we need to worry about anything? Is there a fire? He said there was one little one earlier, but they got it taken care of. And there was some thunder back in the background. And he was showing me something. I can't even see it, to be honest. He said, you see all this buildup right here? And he pointed towards the clouds. I mean, doesn't look like anything to me, but he's an expert. He said this will definitely produce lightning and it's going to produce fires. He said, but it was moving that way. So since we're going this way, we're probably fine. I said, ooh, that doesn't sound encouraging. He said, if it starts lightning, get low, you'll be fine. So I guess that's what we got. I just walked through a parking lot and there was a gentleman there yelling, you want some apple magic? And it was a really good, sweet, juicy apple. And then Ghost Rider and CC Grace showed up and he gave us all 3 a crystal. And as we were leaving, or I was leaving, he said, just remember, it's all downhill. And I started laughing because I tell them every day it's all downhill. And they get upset with me when they look at the map. It's not really all downhill. I always tell them, oh, it's a state of mind. We got to walk it all anyway. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I think there's a whole bunch of Gatorade mix in a bear can and some water. I'm gonna mix up some Gatorade. There's all kinds of coolness today. All right, look at this water. Inside this bear can, there's a bunch of flags. It says one Gatorade thing says, who loves you? One I think said, join the hippies. The trail provides. It's Gatorade powder. I'm about to mix me up some. All right, I gotta record here before I can't. We got, man, it doesn't even look like it in the camera. We got a bunch of rain misted in the air. The wind's kicking up. We're putting on rain gear. We're getting ready to batten down the hatches. Cece said, you guys seem excited. Hollywood said, this adds a little razzle dazzle to the day. Look at that, chasing us. Oh, that thunder sounds like it's coming from the other side of us. It is 5 minutes till 4. We just took a long break again. Some rain passed over. Now it's sunny and hot again. We have done a whopping 9 trail miles so far today, but we only have 25. So today is, I think, Monday, and we have reservations. We don't need to be to town until Wednesday morning. So we have between this evening, all day tomorrow, and Wednesday morning, we only have to do 25 miles. We could easily be there tomorrow. Could have been there with a big push today. But this also works out well. It gives my ankle some relief. Hollywood is having some pretty bad blister problems on his heels. I actually haven't looked at them, but he said they're pretty gnarly looking. Have you showed your blisters on your channel? So apparently you may have already seen them on his videos. But yeah, so this is kind of part of the plan. We're still trying to get miles, but also let our bodies recover a little bit while we're getting a little lower miles. I say all that, yeah, we did 30 yesterday, but that was just because we wanted to do a 30. Doing that yesterday also is what gave us only 25 miles, because we weren't planning to do a 30. It just, we saw the terrain profile and thought, let's do it. So anywho, don't know how far we're gonna make it. We may have to do another 8 because there's a water cache there. Otherwise, I don't know that we have enough water to get through the night. We've been talking about that because we're kind of ready to stop now, but we'll see. All right, there was a comment on Far Out. This was one of the most professional logbooks, and it is. It's like a real book, no junk in the box. Usually there's like 800 loose papers and notepads, and this is donated by Georgie Firefly Heitman. Jim Cash 22. Huh. As those storms cleared out, it has gotten hot again. Check that out. What in the world just happened?
This log is not stable. It's not for sitting.
She stopped and sat and just went all the way over. And it's only funny because I did the same thing. I'm gonna stop filming and help you out. Looks like we're on top of the world up here. All right, so we took another long break. It's so warm. And we're just being lazy today because we don't really have to do that many miles. I had service there, which is probably why the break was so long. We haven't had a lot of cell service the last couple days. I got a message that my grandma, Mama, my Aunt Linda, my Uncle Terry, and my Uncle Roger sent me some virtual trail magic. It was very generous, so thank you very much. It's gonna pay for my hotel at this next town and maybe a steak. We were just talking about how much we want steak. I've had one steak the entire trail, and it was in Wrightwood, like at a cafe. And I ordered a medium, and I think it was good, but the place is not used to cooking steaks, I don't think. It's pretty much burnt. Other than that, I've had no steaks that I can remember. Hollywood's like, man, I want Longhorn. And I called my mom while we were back there, and she said everybody just went to dinner for my dad's birthday to Longhorn. So I don't think we're going to be coming to any towns with a Longhorn anytime soon. But man, if we can find a steakhouse, that sounds good. All right, this thing must be what's on the map. I saw earlier that we were coming by a communication tower. But what I didn't realize, it looks like we can maybe go up on it. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's fenced. Let's go do some exploring and see if we can get up there and get a view. Oh, we can't. It's high fenced.
It's electrified.
It's electrified. Never mind. We won't be getting that view. Wow. This lighting is incredible. Yeah, I said, look at the lighting. Isn't that gorgeous?
I thought you said lightning.
Not lightning, lighting. All right, there is a rainbow, but I don't know on the side of this. Sure enough, right there. Look at that. The camera does kind of pick it up. Wow, look at the sunset. Alrighty, we got to the water cache, filled up. I'm carrying 6 liters because I need enough for tonight and the first 13 miles tomorrow. So now we are night hiking. Well, we're not quite night hiking yet. We're sunset hiking. It's 8 o'clock or a little after 8. And would you look at this? Let me see something. Wow, look at that. Anyway, some of the best times I've had hiking lately are right here at sunset and just getting to camp at dark. Man, beautiful sunsets. Look at the sky behind me, how gorgeous. It's a good end to an evening so far. It is 8:53 p.m. and man, these sunset hikes have been beautiful. All right, so it's 5 till 9. I'm behind a little bit. I keep stopping to take photos and videos and to look at this gorgeous sunset. Hollywood and CC are up ahead. They're walking with a guy named Nancy Drew. This is his Triple Crown hike. He's also hiked a bunch of other trails. He's a very experienced hiker. So we met him earlier today. I've been hiking with him a little bit this evening. And yeah, I don't know. They're probably just a few minutes ahead. I saw him a little while back on a straight stretch. But then I just stopped again for more photos and videos. But I think we're just gonna try to do another, I don't know, 2 miles maybe. So I'll have to get the headlamp out in a minute. And I'll come back and say goodnight once we get settled in and let you know the stats for the day and all, but may not say much more because it's gonna be dark and video doesn't look very good in the dark. But my goodness, what a beautiful evening. I love that you can see the sunset just glowing behind me. We're at camp. It's after 10 p.m. and there's other people around, so I'm just gonna say goodnight.